if we're rewinding 60 years from 2023, that brings us to 1963. Which NBA team won the championship that year?
Was it the Hawks, the Lakers, the Celtics, or the Warriors?
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, and tonight we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, the alley-oop is probably the most exciting play in basketball, right? Mavs head coach and Hall of Famer Jason Kidd said, quote, "It can come from anywhere on the court, and that's what makes it so fun and creative. A lot of things can go wrong, but when it's connected, it's a beautiful thing." Brian?
Well, he lobbed up a lot of them in his day. Thanks, Allie. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat and for Chicago. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Here's Price, defended by Harden. Pass to Pippen. Shot from 12. Here's Rodman. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
To the paint. Here's McGrady. Here's Sampson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
High percentage look. Right off the bat.
And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Blackman. Let's go with a three. Here's McAdoo. Tries again. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Heat, Bob McAdoo.
He hits the second from the line.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Harden. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's McHale. Outside Harden. Pass to McHale. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
McAdoo tipped. Here's McGrady. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Pass to Price. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Blackman. Deflected. They retain possession. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's McHale. Into the lane. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They have that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Price, defended by Harden. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Here's Rodman. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Mashburn. Nifty move. Outside Harden. To the inside. Two points. That one goes.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
And Miami has possession. It's a 5-point game. Now a timeout called by Miami. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, B.A., the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Here they are, fans. Let's hear it one more time for your Chicago.
To the left side wing. Pass to Price. Puts up a three. Here's Rodman. Here's McAdoo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Sampson. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
Checking into the game.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
Greg Anthony.
Outside Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Martin, pounded by Moran. Kept alive. Another shot. Martin misses.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Basket's good.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Drive by Walker, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Petrie. Back to Morant. Chicago grabs the miss. Anthony left side. Now Walker. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Pippen. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. It's a tie ball game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Martin. Drops in the layup for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Miami's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Pippen. Here's Petrie. Lays it up and banks it in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Anthony. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 24 seconds left to play in the first. That one falls.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Walker against Moran. Pass to Pippen. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 5.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll return shortly.
The Bulls, 16. The Heat, 16. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here. Playing with good focus and good energy. All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Well, Grant, you were a 7-time All-Star and the first rookie to lead NBA All-Star fan voting.
You know, B.A., I'm still overwhelmed at that accomplishment. It surprised me. I mean, such a humbling experience. A chance to play alongside guys like Scotty and Shaq and Penny. I mean, it was so special.
Harden hits them both.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
On the court for Miami here in the second. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Assist from Kevin.
Miami trailing. Pass to Blackman. Elbow shot on the way. Off the left rim and out. The Bulls on offense. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. To the middle. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Second chance shot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul. At the line for the Heat.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Here's Price. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. Goes up at the elbow. McGrady grabs a miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And Harden with the slam.
Oh, an athletic move by James Harden. Beating the D and then rubbing it in their face with the slam.
Pass to Blackman. No good that time either. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's McGrady. And he jams it home with authority.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Over to the left wing. Here's Price, defended by Harden. Rodman. And the tip in on the offensive boards. 6 points for him.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
And it's Harden penetrating. Here's McGrady. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A line change here for Chicago. Here's Petrie. Pass to Pippen. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Walker against Morant. Stripped it away. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the left wing. Here's Petrie. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Chicago leading. Pass to Walker. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Morant. Buries it from 3. Morant's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
1:07 left to play in the first half of basketball. There's the 3. And the Heat, another 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Martin, he's checked in for Sampson.
Coming onto the floor.
Chicago trailing here.
Kenyon Martin.
Outside Walker. Pass to Martin. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Martin's gotten his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Petrie. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Grant. Nice move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that.
13 foul. Shooting for Miami. Scottie Pippen.
He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Now here's Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Abdul Rauf. Shoots over Morant. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end.
28.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period, 5 points. And that wraps up the halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And for Chicago, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Moran against Harden. McHale. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And for the Heat.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Kaman. Here's Blackman. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Kaman. Shot clock at 6. No luck on that one.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Heat substitution. Dennis Rodman. Mark Price.
Here's Price. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Blackman. Here's Pippen. Here's Price. Defended by Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Price. And it's off from three-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And then Harden with the chance.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team. How about those Bulls kids? Let them hear it, fans.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Inside, McAdoo, and he goes in for the dunk.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And Harden gets the double team. Pass to McGrady. And here's Harden. Here's McHale. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Walker, he's checked in for Chicago.
Kevin McHale at the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Blackman. Here's Pippen. There's the drive. Here's Blackman. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And the basket by Pippen. He's got 13.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Pass to Sampson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Pippen. Here's Blackman. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Price connects from downtown. And the Heat lead by 3.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside Walker. Pass to McHale. Here's McGrady.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here he goes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Price. Count that bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
1:19 left in the third. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Price. He's got 5. Walker with a steal. Here's Mashburn. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
That was a veteran move. Now, Walker keeping his options open. I mean, he lets the play develop and just finds the open man.
Shot on the wing. The Heat rebound. Rodman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Dennis Rodman. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's McGrady. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passes.
Pass to Petrie. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 26 seconds left to play in the third.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. The floater. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 6.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Fades. McGrady shot is off. Right side Morant. And he takes that one up and powers it through. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Heat out front, up by 1. And when we return... And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Once you get the rebound, get to those...
It's time.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Pass to Petrie. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Eaton. Chicago trailing here, setting the floor for the Heat. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Bulls making a change here. Sampson's checked in.
James Harden.
Harden hits them both. Miami's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Blackman. Here's Pippen. From downtown. Sinks the tray. And the Heat lead by 1.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Down low. Here's Pippen. An easy 2 on the layup.
Shooting at a high clip. He's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's McGrady. The rebound by Blackman.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Price. To the paint. Here's Pippen. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Blackman. Here's Price. Pass to Blackman. From deep. And the Heat, another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime. And they're doing a better job of creating space.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass. And because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Pippen. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Now here's Harden. The D's right on him. From the arc. McGrady shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. McAdoo, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
And he drops the first.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Pass to Sampson. From close range. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Now a timeout called by Miami.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
It's rare that one of the game's best scorers is also one of the best playmakers. Harden does it all at the offensive end.
Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Sampson. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter to take the lead. Here's McGrady. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Miami has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Price, defended by Harden. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul. 13 foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Sampson, and the Bulls shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. 1:25 left in the game. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Morant, he's checked in for Miami.
John Morant.
Here's Harden. 6 to shoot. Inside. McHale. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Pippen. Oh, got a piece of it. Goes back up. The offensive rebound. Outside Morant. To the inside. And another shot. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Harden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Ja Morant picks one up.
And this is who you want at the line in a close ball game. James Harden.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And right about now at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage. Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pippen. Oh, off target. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. It's not a bad foul right there.
15 foul. At the line for the Bulls.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5.
Sampson taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Blackman. The three is up. No good there. So the Bulls win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up for Alex.
I do this for all my